Why hello everyone, Spencer here, also known as Screen Speak, and in today's video, this is my Welcome to Derry spoiler review. So without further ado, let's discuss. Alright everyone, so I will be spoiling this season. I'm going to be discussing various moments of the Welcome to Derry show. So if you have not seen the show, I recommend you go watch it, because every week I was doing shorts after the episode came out, and I'm very glad that I did, because I've been getting lots and lots of views and lots of praise on these shorts I'm doing. So I want to discuss this season and where I think that the next couple seasons are going, and just my love for the show. I love the It franchise, the two It movies. Never read the book, never watched the Tim Curry movie. I know that people like that. I love Tim Curry as an actor, but never got into that one. And not saying that Tim Curry's performance isn't great, but it's like a 3-hour mini series, and it's just not really worth my time to check out something that isn't as great, is as older, and the movies are better. So that said, this show really did what a prequel should do. Even it's not even a movie; it's a TV show, and you think, oh, movies could do it better, but this is a well done prequel TV show, and I loved it. The Maddie's car ride from hell was one of the scariest things in the pilot, and when he's with this eerie family, and then you see the baby being born, the demon baby being born, it's freaky, and then we get the Capitol Theater massacre, where Lily is the one that survives in the theater itself, and then back in the theater room, Ronnie survives. So those two girls survive, but Susie, Phil, and Teddy all get eaten by the demon baby, and it's crazy because you get attached to these characters, and me, like other people, what's gonna happen? And then we get introduced to some more characters later on. It's so brutal in the first episode. I was shocked. There's also the thing in the dark with there's that lampshade with Teddy. And then the thing in the room with Ronnie, the other pregnant scene, the thing in the bed, and Lily has the experience with her dad in the store with the pickle jar scene, which is crazy. There's the chase in the woods, the graveyard scene, that's pretty scary, and Marge's eye scene was really brutal, really brutal. I guess best using my shorts, but the eye scene was nuts. The Halloran invades Tandil's mind. There was also when the Halloran had his in-flight experience in the plane when he sees Pennywise dancing. Well, he doesn't see dancing. He sees Pennywise. He hears a voice, and then he is starting to jump out of the plane, which is crazy. There's Smile for Me, Mr. Officer. In the tunnels, especially the Pennywise moments when all the kids are in the tunnel, and then the dad, the Hanlon, thinks he sees his wife, shoots his wife, and then he sees the kids, and then the other officer, he shoots his officer friend. Hanlon shoots his officer friend, and then Hanlon it was a terrorizing. It's a shocking moment, and then Halloran walks out of the tunnel and sees the dead airman, the airman officer, and he can see dead people. And Dick Halloran is the old man from The Shining, who has the shine, so he has these powers. There's Lily's school nightmare, and then we get into the development of Ingrid, who is the daughter of Pennywise the dancing clown from the carnival that got taken in the manifestation of Pennywise, of the It creature. And the black spot is where this white terrorist group shows up and starts throwing Molotov cocktails at the building to set it on fire, and where these airmen are, and it's just brutal. And then Pennywise comes in because he sees terror, and he starts wreaking havoc, and there's flames going up everywhere. And again, this is where Richie dies. It's the most brutal scene. It's such a sad scene, and he confesses his love for Marge, and they both say "I love you," and he kisses the box that he dies in, or he kisses the box that that Marge is safe in, and it's just so. It's such a brutal scene, like the traumatic event that's happening. I couldn't believe it. Ingrid and Pennywise's encounter it's tense, and the way Pennywise and Bill Skarsgård plays Pennywise is so good. Let's see. Pennywise wakes up and will see the light. Yeah, well, he does. Well, okay, so now we're going to go to another source here. The shocking moments in the finale. I love this image that just pulled up on my screen here. So one of my favorite moments from the finale was when I love Marge, because we get these kids that die in episode 1, but then we get these developments again, like I said, that Marge and Teddy Marge and Rich confess their love for each other, and at the end of this series, we get more development from Marge, and she's just like, I want to kill that fucking clown. So that was great. I love that line reveal. And Marge doesn't quite get her wish in Welcome to Derry's first season finale, but she's part of a valiant group effort to ensure unlucky Main Town will be safe for another 27 years. Pennywise plays at being the Pied Piper, and Marge is Rich Tozer's mom. Because Pennywise says, I've always wondered, how do you taste, Margaret Tozer? And we see him open up this piece of paper with Finn Wolfhard's face on it. It says Richie Tozer, and says that she's going to be a mom and get married and all that sort of stuff. So I think it's crazy. And in this article here, it says a time-traveling clown, where I got a comment on on my most recent short for the finale saying, some guy's like, I'm so confused. And I'm like, right. I think it's supposed to, I was like, oh, so this is like a Final Destination moment. Like, if he just kills, like when Marge is explaining at the end to Lily, like, can he go backwards in time? I'm like, this is like Final Destination. Can he go back and kill previous loved ones? It's like Final Destination, time-traveling clown. Like, this is amazing. And I've always loved the It movies, because they go, then they just go to chapter 2 in order. But then you think about it, what is this entity? Can he go backwards? Can he figure out, in It Welcome to Derry, things have already happened for him. Is he traveling backwards? What about it? I don't know. It's questionable. I just want to see where the series goes, because I don't have direct answers. Let me just read this. Like any cocky villain, Pennywise makes the fatal mistake of oversharing, telling Marge that Richie and his filthy friends successfully killed the ancient being. If Pennywise eats Marge, it could prevent the Richie-less loser club from achieving this. Later, when Marge recounts this mind-effing conversation, she mentions that Pennywise doesn't experience time in the same way. Tomorrow? Yesterday? It's all Sorry, let me try that voice again. Tomorrow? Yesterday? It's all the same for little Pennywise. Marge worries Pennywise will try to return to a time before they were born, suggesting next season could become a Stephen King version of Back to the Future. That to me was like Back to the Future, Final Destination, mixed with the It lore, is like, let's go. Because if you don't know, I love Back to the Future. I love time travel stories. And this, to me, when I was watching this season of It Welcome to Derry, cool, so Marge survives because she's Richie's dad. Cool, Will survives because he's Mike's dad in Welcome to Derry, or in the It movies, right? Mike has Will what's his name? Mike Hanlon, from the It movies. So therefore, those two characters had to live. Oh, and Mike or Will in the end of this show gets a kiss with Ronnie. So yay! It's probably in the article here, but I don't know. The military just as an mofo everything up again, and I hate General Shaw, and he got eaten by Pennywise. But as I was saying, that this could be Back to the Future. Next season could be Back to the Future. Dick gets inside Pennywise's head using The Shining and lands a new job. There's the point where he tries to capture him in his mind, and it doesn't really work out so well, and then that's when he eats General Shaw's mind. But like I've said, I think like all the moments like where like, oh, this is the lineage here, this is the lineage here, we go back further, like they do in Back to the Future, and just see them go back to the family lineage. I was like, okay, why are they going backwards? Like, I would love to see them do more like how they're interweave the movies, but I'm fine with it. I'm so excited for this Back to the Future-ness of this show. And a Loser Club cameo. We get one final surprise that occurs in the Welcome to Derry Chapter 1 title card. Ingrid Kirsch, Madeline Stowe, who's played by Madeline Stowe, is now a patient at Juniper Hill Asylum. She is soothed by a Max Hance's song. I don't know. Cut to October 1988. 26 years later. Exclamation point. I don't know why there's that there, but whatever. In an older Ingrid is still listening to the same record. A noise distress from another room draws her attention. A red-haired woman called Elfreda Marsh has hung herself. And we see Beverly, Jessica Chastain. Well, we see Beverly Marsh, the younger version. And the Ingrid also appears when the Jessica Chastain version of Beverly returns to town, and but it's Ingrid as Pennywise. So I love that this is just a fun little Easter egg, or in this story, like Ingrid's record playing over and over again. Only time and Pennywise next act will tell. So I think this is great. Let's see here. Rich plays a big part in putting Pennywise back in his cage, because we see when Pennywise is defeated, he turns into this big bat, tries to stop the kids from putting the dagger underneath the tree, and I'm going a little bit out of order here, I apologize. And then we see the ghost of Rich walk past and just flip off Pennywise. And I said, he's going to flip, I was like, please flip him off, and I did this as he run by, and he did it, and I was going, yes! I got a big reveal out of me when Pennywise revealed the Richie, Marge's son, got a big applause when General Shaw's head was eaten, and got a big applause when he did this, because I did this too, and I was like, yes, big moments all around. I love the finale. I love this show. Great character work. Andy Muschietti directed a good batch of episodes for this season, and I just ate this season up, dog. I thought this was a great show to end the year on. Alien Earth I enjoyed it for the most part, but a satisfying season finale of, like, from beginning to end, it felt like conclusion, like, they knew what they wanted to accomplish, and they have more seasons down the line. It feels like Alien Earth was like, we don't know where we're going, so we're just going to dangle a little bit. It's like, no, that's not a satisfying finale. Peacemaker was terrible finale, and just to keep the season together was awful. So I don't know. I love this finale. I love the finale. I love the whole season. This is like exactly 10 out of 10. Just a perfection finale, perfection season. I was iffy on the first episode, but as it went along with the character work, I was like, okay, why would you kill off those characters? But I saw where they were going, had potential, and the finale was dope. So let me know what you thought of It, Welcome to Derry in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, because I got lots more content coming up. Got the new SpongeBob movie, which I'm excited for. Got the Avatar Fire and Ash. I'm going to make a short on that new Avengers Doomsday trailer I got coming up. I'm gonna see before Avatar. And, yeah, Stranger Things is finishing up this year as well, so I'm super excited for that. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to keep calm, watch screen. We overflow too, Georgie. Peace out, everyone. Don't forget to watch the screen. Peace out, everyone.